All right, we good to go live. Good. Bam. Right. Hello. Thank you for all your hearts and thumbs up and appreciations and co-creations to be here on the 26th September of 2017. And yes, this will be another great Tuesday, but every day and every way are the best days of our lives, right? Because so long we are living in this reality is where the magic really happens. So let's see, fix this a little bit. Poof! That will be more beautiful. I love it. Good. Boom! Hi there, everybody. Good to see you all. Glad you're all here on this beautiful day, live from Los Angeles, California at this moment. Um, a lot of magic is happening every day and every way. I'm thankful, grateful, the gym training, but most important, me is showing up every day and every way to living to my full and highest potential every day and every way. Just like you. And if you are maybe have a feeling that you are not getting there, keep in mind success is a decision, but success is a journey, it's not a destination. So if you make a decision to become more successful and more abundant, prosperity, better health, happiness, inner bliss, nirvana, whatever you desire, it all happens within you. And just enjoy the glory of the ride that is presented to you every day and every way. And it's all your perception, how you look at things. And when you look at things, things change, right? So that's very important to keep that in mind on a regular basis. Because if you don't think about that everything that is happening in your life is for your greatest good, then you hold yourself back. And the biggest and most powerful word you can give in any positive, negative, adversity, challenge, situations is the word thank you. And just ask yourself, what is the lesson I can learn from this? How can this lesson serve me? How can this lesson help me to go on my path? Because the magic is great discernment comes for a lot of misjudgments. Dus how more mistakes you make, how more misjudgments you make, how better your discernment becomes, how better you make better decisions. And that only happens when you, yes, you on the other side, my beloved brother and sister, looking for the good and looking for the gold for everything and everything in your life, right? This is very important every day and every way. And I'm going to help you today to exist. This is a very unique webinar. It will be a part of me presenting my webinar. We can have our beloved friend KT in his essence, in a new unit of time. And you're also going to hear an update how KT is doing from Ed Foreman. And Ed Foreman is really the period, not the period, but he's really engaging and supporting and really want to release KT, just like all of us. And I'm going to present to you some different ways to make this happen. Very powerful. Dus you're going to have an update from KT, you have some information how to support, and you have to understand it's not about the money that you donate. Maybe you have a small amount, you can do donation $1 or $10 or 100 or 250, 500,000, 10,000, whatever you can give out of your kind heart. It's an exchange of abundance. You investing in energy, and money is energy units. Money is a renewable resource. When you invest a small amount, could be 1 cent if you really challenge, right? It's about to say, I'm willing to invest in me, and universe says your wish is your command, and it will help you strengthen the connection with Kevin Trudeau or any mentor of your choice. So that's very important to understand on a regular basis, that you, when you invest money, material things, small to large, whatever you can give out of your kind heart, can shift your life faster than you ever can imagine. That's why tithing or giving 10% away of your income to charity. Make sure that you do your homework with charities and what they do with the money, right? Or some local community where you live, where you can give back. It will come back bigger, bolder, and more amazing than you can ever imagine. And he said, but I cannot afford to give 10%. I'm already like, Then you're already with a mindset, you already think about lack, that you're not worthy and deserving of all the abundance and prosperity that comes your way. But maybe 10% is stretched, maybe go for 1% of your income, or 2%, or 3%, and then building it up. You eat an elephant one bite at a time, right? As if you try to eat the whole elephant at 10%, you're like, oh my God, I need every penny, you know. You have lack thinking, you have negative goal setting, you focus what you don't want, right? Because you have to set yourself up to win, that you always win. Could be 1%. So if the guru, mentor, me, whoever says to you, you have to give away 10% of your income, and you say, no, I cannot do that, then set yourself up to win to the percentage, right? This is also, if you want to support me on creating these webinars, you can click on the link below later on today where you can make a kind donation towards me. It's just your energetic support. So I can give on and keep on and giving on and keeping on, giving more abundance. And also you have more option to tap into my mind or my consciousness and getting that exchange of abundance, because we're all connected, we are all one. You're never alone, because in the word alone is already the word all one, right? So let's how we begin, my beloved brothers and sisters. Let's make me like, yoo-hoo! That's me. So let's how we begin. I'm glad you're here on this gorgeous day. And viva la LA! So keep in mind, if you want to awaken all humanity, then awaken all of yourself. If you want to eliminate the suffering in the world, including in you, then eliminate all that is dark and negative in yourself. Truly, the greatest gift you have to give is that your own self-transformation. So just read it one time more. If you want to awake all humanity, then awaken all of yourself. If you want to eliminate suffering in the world, then eliminate all that is dark and negative in yourself. Truly, the greatest gift you have to give is that of your own self-transformation. Just the greatest gift you can have to give is that you have your own self-transformation. You are the beautiful cocoon in the butterfly that becomes the butterfly, right? And you are transforming every heartbeat, every moment, every second, every blink of the eye, every heartbeat. You are transforming. You can never shrink back to its original size. You're always growing, always expanding, because you're always moving forward, right? You don't see any human beings walking backwards on the street. There's you always moving forward. You always, in a new time, is a new person. You are not the same person than 1 minute ago. You already changed, grow, and expanded, right? So that's very important to be aware of that shift, of that transformation, because if you're not, right, then you are challenged. Because you're always moving forward, you're always expanding, you're always getting better every day in every way, and just moving forward towards your greatness. And if you don't like to see what you see around the world, then don't start pointing what you don't like in the world. Just have an awareness, right? Have an awareness of what's happening in the world. Don't put your head in the sand. And then do the internal work inside of you. And that's really where the magic happens. The whole world, what you perceive outside of you, is happening within you. You live in a groundless illusion that's created by your mind, your brain, your body, mind and soul. It's creating an illusion of the 3D dimension you're living in an everyday way. Because if you see things in your surroundings that are not your preference, then you know what you don't want. You start focusing on what you really, really want. And the greatest thing is, if you see those things around you, those patterns, then you have an amazing opportunity to clean it up. Everything is presented to you, because when you're in the present, is present to you. You always live in the now. Even you have memories of the past, it's still happening now. But I have proof of the past. I hear you. But still, when you look at the picture, it's happening in the now. Everything's happening in the now. The now is everywhere, right? There's you living in the now, right? If you want the greatest transformation into the world, then you have to do the greatest self-transformation within you. Very, very, very important. It's something to be aware of, so you become awakened. And keep in mind, life is not a race. Do whatever you can in this lifetime towards your awakening, towards your highest potential, towards your greatness. And don't freak out if you cannot finish it in this body that you have received, this human suit. Because if you keep on remembering for who you are, then you can pass it on to the next and the next and the next. And the great thing, when you change and transform and awaken, and you're like literally switch on the light inside of you, you can pass on your gift to all your DNA lineage, up and down. You're upgrading for 7 generations all the DNA of your family, friends, loved ones, and family members are all blood connected and DNA connected. If you maybe say, but my mom or my dad or my wife or my husband are not in Jinn and they have no interest of this information. In life, you have to care, but not that much. Let it go. Because if you say, oh, they don't like it, they're so against it, or whatever, I'm too happy, or I'm brainwashing myself with all the good stuff. Yes, you need to do and brainwash, but then do an happy, washy, brainy washy, right? Because you have to clean all the junk that's holding you back, that give you limitations on a regular basis. You need a mental shower. And so long as you put good stuff in there, it will help and shift and change when you internally make a decision. Just don't start to focus on your husband or wife or family or close friends that are maybe not having Jinn mind or have upgraded their mind to Jinn or upgrade the way of thinking, looking for the good, looking for the gold. You just need to be working on yourself, and everything will shift around you. They are just messengers, reflections of your inner world, what you need to fix. So if you see something in someone that is close to you and loved one, you're like, I don't like that of that in that person. Say, great. Then you can do the work internally, because you have all the tools received within Jinn to address and clean and nullify, void and release and let it go out of your system. And when you let it go, the person that was not your preference, your loved one or family member, start healing and clearing, and one day, poof, you say, wow, it's gone. They didn't change, you changed. That's the magic. Good. Something to remember. But always the big question. So as you all know, KT, he is one of the brainchilds, the spokesman of Jinn. He was never paid by Jinn. He just was paid for his hotels and travel, and for the moment he was there, but he was never paid for speaking for Jinn. He was just a spokesman for Jinn, but he was not he was a member of Jinn, but he was not hired or on the payroll of Jinn. It was just out of his kind heart, sharing his wisdom from his heart to your heart, right? Dus he's doing really well, and I want to share with you today an audio that was shared with me, and it was very precious to my heart, and it was so beautifully expressed by our beloved mentor Ed Foreman, that you have an access within Jinn. And he's a 2 times congressman, dus he's very tapped into the legal system. He became a self-made millionaire. So he's very tapped into, and he's in the vortex every day. And if you look at this beautiful man, he's in his late 80s, and he's more fit, dynamic, springing, childlike curiosity than any of most 20, 30 years old I see around me. He's full of life, and he's literally, officially now the bionic man, but still keeping on, kicking on, he's truly, truly, truly profound. So I'm going to share with you a little audio. I will tell you all, enjoy, because it's very beautiful to hear, and I had really, really, really grateful for this experience. So let's how we begin.
That guy looks better, more dynamic, happy, healthy, and vibrant than I have seen him in years. And I told him that when I visited with him on both Saturday and Sunday. He has learned to speak German. He learned Italian. He's learned to play tennis. He's cooking. He's learned to play bridge. He has devoted his time to mental, physical, and emotional growth. And those guys that are there in that what I call country club with him are very appreciative of him. And of course, I've sent him a lot of materials, and so he teaches there. And now about 95% of the leaders that are in there have come there since Kevin was there, and he has helped a lot of them. And I visited with several of them, talked to them, bankers, business people, members of legislatures, Congress, etc., who, for one reason or another, happen to run against the feelings of a federal judge. And a federal judge has great power, more power than just about anybody else. But Kevin is well respected, he's happy, he's enthusiastic, and he's doing well, and he sends his love, his appreciation, and good wishes for all of your good wishes to each of you, and ask about many of you specifically by name, and ask me to thank you. And I couldn't be more, frankly, as I told him, this has been a good repose for him to be doing some studying and some writing, and to the improvement of his health. He is magnificent.
But you hear this beautiful message, for our beloved friend Ed Foreman. You can see he's doing great. He's more in vibrant health than ever before. He's very thankful, great for the time that he has to take time for himself, to self-transform, become even better every day in every way. And he really applies and living the principles every day in every way. So are you. You have the opportunity to do that, right? Just make a commitment every day in every way to do your best. Be your greatest version of you. Look for the gold. Look for the good in everything in life. Because if you understand, he is in a place, it's not a bad place compared to other locations, right? He's in one of the best prestige locations you can be. It's like, in the word of everyone, in the country club experience, right? And that's also a part of his using his techniques to be there, right? And one of the most powerful techniques that Kevin Trudeau used to prepare, to let go all his possessions, freezing all his accounts, taking all his assets, all his money, and completely just have a bag and that's it, right? Just the basic living needs. He was doing the worst case scenario on a regular basis to clear, purify, nullify any negative feelings and emotions inside of him. So when he goes on a holiday, he is completely liberated and free because he was already preparing for it, right? And that's why where he is, he is still inspire, motivate, release, help all the people that come there every day and every way to become the greatest version of themselves. And he's living on this moment his greatest experience ever. He's thankful, he's grateful, he's appreciated, he's blessed to be there, right? Just also you, if you feel like, he doesn't belong there, it's not fair, and you focus all the negative junk around it, that's exactly what they want. But he is happy feeling content, feeling nirvana, feeling joyful every day. He's grateful where he is. And if he feels great for where he is, and you can hit for Air Forman, he's doing tremendously, then you do the same. Send positive vibrations, send positive feelings. Think about the positive. If you catch yourself on a negative thought, like, he's in this location, I don't like it, cancel. Every day, every way, he will get more towards freedom, or he will be free. Just focus on the good things of life, right? Because we're all reflections of each other, we're all reminding each other, and in that remembering process, because you really came here to remember, you start really awakening yourself, right? Dus if you, on the other side, my beloved brother, you can go to KT Legal Defense, you can donate like $9.95 a month or $10 to $14 a month. You can donate to Trudeau, and in exchange for abundance, you're getting the Science of Personal Mastery course. In my opinion, one of the most profound teachings till this date that KT has released to the public. I can assure you, it's magical. If you do and follow through and follow the master for that moment of time and do the activities and the things that he requests you do, life will change medically, because the Science of Personal Mastery course is really the great awakening within you. And keep in mind, the training itself cannot awaken you. Only you can awaken you if you take the action and decision every day and every way to follow through long after the decision is made, right? Because nothing will change without you doing the actions. You cannot just meditate and think about rainbows and rainbows are above you, and then poof, you wake up, you open your eyes and you awaken, right? You have to take action every day and every way. That is how this reality works. Energy is energy in motion, right? Like emotions. It's, you have to move forward. You have to bring vibrations into this reality. Because your inner world is creating the vibration energy that's attracting the outer world, right? Dus that's why, keep in mind, the law of attraction, you don't attract things like first you create, because you are born to create, and then you attract, right? Dus you can go to katielegaldefense.com, receiving on a regular basis every month. You're going to get the Science of Personal Mastery course. It's, in my opinion, one of the great awakening trainings from KT. Truly, truly profound. I enjoyed them myself tremendously. I read them over and over again. Because also here you can feel and tap into his energy and his source. And I've seen people that have done all the exercises, they start writing, expressing, and getting the same great way access to the mastermind that KT taps on a regular basis. And also the abilities to activate certain parts of your DNA, because that is what a lot of people are seeking in this life. Keep in mind, when you say, I want to activate all my DNA patterns, be careful what you ask for, because if you have not the right people around you, then you will be disappearing off this beautiful planet, and you will be welcome to another organization where they maybe will refine and tune your DNA, but you don't have the right people to keep you in a safe, secure location where you can use the gift for your greatest good and not for other greatest good, right? Just be careful what you ask for, right? Because things can change magically, right? Just you're already here to know, if you want to support Ed Forman's team, right? There's a lawyer and a congressman that does all the lobbying and getting all the message across of getting KT released where he is, right? The lawyer and the lobbyist don't get paid for it, they just get paid for the expenses and travel and hotel, that's it. If you want to donate and support another route, you know, to support Kevin Zo's freedom, you can do to PayPal, WP Barlow client at Outlook, you can do a payment of that. Or you can send a check if you live in the US to WP Barlow Jr. client account and then PO Box 2587 Fort Worth, Texas. Right? That's a great way to support. The KT Legal Defense takes care of legal fees, and in the bonus you get the Science of Personal Mastery course. If you want to support Ed Forman to getting into the White House and lobbying, because we've done it very close, but we know we changed precedent, which we have to do in a unit of time. But we've been very successful doing that. That's another route, right? Then also you, yes you, my beloved brothers, on the other side, you can go to KevinTrudeau.com. And there you can find all information on updates, information on how you can write letters to the White House, to Donald Trump, and sending those letters in. So we having the energy, right? And do it on a regular basis. Just every month could be the same letter. We just keep on sending it because it's the energy, right? You want to keep it the momentum going, right? Dus even it's the same letter, just sending the same letter every month. So I do every month. I just send the same letter, and when I have some updates or change in my vibration or I have experiences, I modify and change a little bit. But in general, I'm just sending the same letter. Just once a month. And what I do, I send it on a new moon. I send a letter. Of course, it's new beginnings, and it's the day that I write and print the letter, and then I send two, written and print. Of course, I want to tap into the material and non-material energies, right? Because computers is non-material. It's not, you cannot touch, right, what's happening with inside the computer. But a piece of paper, cursive writing, white paper, blue pen is very, very powerful, right? So make that commitment. Whatever you do, it's perfectly fine with me, but you will be rewarded more than you can ever know. Because all the people that are on that list will be invited to the biggest celebration with KT. Because you can have a time and you can have a personal meet and greet, get a picture, get maybe some mentoring or coaching from KT. You never know what comes out of it, right? So be very, very grateful for that. There's a message that Katie shared with us, and I want to share with all of you. And let's do this. If you want to feel good when things in life make you feel bad, there is a secret. Life is as you choose to see it. Things in life are what you decide and agree that they are to you. You can decide that rain is bad weather, or you can decide that rain is a wonderful blessing that should be celebrated and cheered. You can choose to have rain make you sad, or you can choose to have rain make you ecstatic and happy. Focus your mind, focus your thoughts. Observe yourself from the place of your inner consciousness. Be the witness of yourself from the point of your inner true self. We are told by experts to focus within, while looking within is wonderful. The magic will happen in your life when you focus from within. You will then be focusing from the viewpoint and perspective of your true self. You will then be seeing everything from the perspective of source. This viewpoint and perspective is something that few ever see the world from. Dus the viewpoint and perspective is something that a few ever see the world from. When you do this, you always experience bliss regarding of the external circumstances. Because when you're dialed in, tapped into the source, you know everything is for its greatest good. Everything is for its greatest good. Because you don't have to consider or doubt and worry because you are connected with all that is. And at the essence of you, you're all perfect, you're all knowing, you're all light. You just came here to remember in your journey, and in the journey you pick up puzzle pieces and remembrance of you. And keep in mind, 90% of you is not you, it's other people's programs, beliefs, habits, conditionings, and all those things. And most beliefs, and the word belief is already the word lie, are things that are not serving you. So if you use the discernment, and you not listen to your true self or listen to source, then you're always confused, right? Dus how more you tap into your true self and into source, how more magic will happen into your life. That is the magic, that's the holy sauce. And KT and Jin give you that option to go within and experience the greater true self within. And then the 10% that is you, of your thoughts, will regain from 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And you gain more of you true, authentic thoughts. The true, authentic you. You came here to turn you into you. To remember for who you really are. That's what your main purpose is. But if you connect with Source and all that is, you are blissful, you are grateful, you are thankful, and appreciate every day in every way, because you know everything is there for your greatest good. Can you imagine if you look at everything from a perspective of Source? That will change your life, my brother and sister, magically. So I'm going to do some clearing with you, and this clearing will help you to prepare yourself for a little chunk that is dear to all of you, but has a huge impact on all of us, to dream bigger dreams. And most of us don't dream big dreams anymore because they look at my bank account, look at my circumstance of life, look at my country I'm living in. This is not a great place where I can make money and prosperity, and I cannot be happy. I feel miserable. I feel it's overwhelmed because I'm born in the wrong country. You choose the country you're in, you choose your family, you choose your circumstance. Everything's pre-chosen, but it's all your choice how you react or create from those experiences that you have. And you, wherever you are in the world, can dream big dreams. And when you tap into the training of Jin or the Success Mastery course and the training that Katie released at this moment, you can raise your vibration and really tap into releasing your true potential. We're going to do some simple exercises that can help you to release the resistance within you so you can enjoy in this new of time this amazing chunk that Katie shared all of us. Dus repeat after me out loud. And first take a deep breath in. And breathe out. Take another deep breath in. And breathe out. Take another deep breath in. And breathe out. Repeat after me out loud with power and intention. Can you remove all resistance toward Kevin Trudeau in me? Yes. Will you remove all resistance towards Kevin Trudeau in me? Yes. Please remove all resistance toward Kevin Trudeau in me. Yes. Thank you. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Can you remove all resistance to learn new information in me? Yes. Will you remove all resistance to learn new information in me? Yes. Please remove all resistance to learn new information in me. Yes. Thank you. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Can you remove all resistance to dream big in me? Yes. Will you remove all resistance to dream big dream in me? Yes. Please remove all resistance to dream big in me. Yes. Thank you. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Repeat after me out loud. Can you raise my vibration to dream big dreams in me? Yes. Will you raise my vibration to dream big dreams in me? Yes. Will you raise my vibration to dream big dreams in me? Yes. Please raise my vibration to dream big dreams in me. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Close your eyes for a moment. And just focus for a moment. Just for a moment. Just imagine in your mind's eye. Dreaming big dreams. Maybe a bigger house, a new car, maybe a life insurance that will take care of all your generations. Maybe whole closet with you can walk in with 1,000 shoes and dresses and all your jewelry, everything perfect organized and perfect. Maybe a maid, a private chef, your own airplane, maybe a helicopter, maybe a spaceship. Maybe you bought your own island. Just dream big dreams for a moment. Just think big dreams for this moment. Just expand. Just go crazy. Go big dreams right now. I want you to feel it. I want you to taste it. I want you to see it in vivid techno color. I want you to really experience it in the now, right now. Feel it. Own it. It is yours. It is yours. You can do it. It is yours. You can do it. Think about your dream. Think bigger dreams. Dream bigger now. Dream bigger now. Expand your dreams. Expand your dreams. Go bigger. Go bolder. Go crazy. Maybe you buy a whole planet. Maybe you're buying a whole farm that you always can eat organic food. Maybe you buy a new factory. Or you're starting a new factory. Or you're creating a new factory. Or creating a new product. Maybe you become the mayor or the president of your country. Dream big dreams. Maybe you're going to buy a private island. Maybe you're going to travel the world, eating the most finest food. Just think big. Dream big right now. Dream big right now. And let that feeling, that excitement inside of you, let it grow and expand to the size of the sun, purifying your body, mind, and soul. And only the purest essence of that big dream is remaining in every fiber of your being right now. Oozing, permeating, radiating out of you. Take a deep breath in. And breathe out. And open your eyes. And then listen with your heart with the message that Trudeau has for you today in this new unit of time. Enjoy. Beautiful gift from KT's heart to yours.
And now we're here tonight, and some of you are wondering, can I make my dreams come true? This weekend has been very specifically designed. Everything that goes on this weekend, everything that you see and hear and feel this weekend has been very strategically designed to get a result. And that result is to help you believe that you can actually make your dreams come true. And secondly, get you to make the decision to go for it, to do it. Because success is a decision away. And why do we talk about dreams? Why are our dreams so important? Well, the first question is, what is a dream? We talk about dreams a lot, but I ask people, can you define what a dream is? A lot of people cannot define what a dream is. They think a dream is a chief aim. They think a dream is a goal. They think a dream is something specific that they want to achieve. Tonight, I'm going to share with you a few things that's going to help change everything for you so that you can start manifesting what you want faster and easier than ever before. Easier than ever before. The most important concept of success, which Napoleon Hill revealed. Defining your dream and getting a burning desire for its achievement. What is a dream? Number one, a dream is big. Most people have a hard time dreaming big. There was a mentor of mine named Dexter Yeager. You've heard me talk about him a lot. And he always said over and over and over again, get your dream bigger. Dream bigger. There's a book called The Magic of Thinking Big. Get your dream bigger. Expand your dreams. Dream bigger dreams. What is the concept of that? Why is it so important to dream a bigger dream? Here's why. A dream has power. It actually has mass. It actually has physical mass that attracts, and it has magnetic attractive power. So to give you an example, if that's the size of your dream, and this is you, this dream doesn't have the power, the attractive power, to become a reality. If you want things in life, the key is getting your dream big. The bigger your dream, the more powerful it is. A dream has to be so big that it would take 3 lifetimes to accomplish. You see, a dream is not a goal. A dream is not, I want a Cadillac. A dream is not, I want $10,000 a month. A dream is not, I want to write that novel. Those are chief aims, those are goals, but they're not the full dream, because it's got to be bigger. And some of you in this room have a hard time dreaming big dreams. Start with where you're at, because maybe you can only dream so big. But years ago, Dexter said something on stage which confused me. But I talked to him one-on-one, and it clarified it. And he said on stage, one of the only differences between me and you is the size of our dream and time. He says, I got a bigger dream. And I never understood what that meant. So first, dream bigger dreams. It has to be big, big enough that it would take 2 lifetimes to accomplish. Today, for example, one of my dreams, which most people know, is a dream for this club. And some of you who've listened to the audio updates, you've heard a little bit about the dream for where this club is going to go. This is a dream that is not going to ever be fulfilled in my lifetime because my dream is too big. It's going to go on and on and on. Think about all the great things we see today. The founders of the things we see today are passed on. Their dream still lives. Look at Disney. Walt Disney had a dream so big, it's still growing. So the first thing about a dream is it has to be big. It has to be beyond you. I'm going to tell you why it's important to have a dream and how it works in making your life better now in a moment. But the first key to a dream is it's got to be big, it's got to be beyond you, and it should take years to accomplish outside of your lifetime. Secondly, a dream is not one thing. The word dream, you dream at night. Do you dream in one picture? No. When you're dreaming at night, you are seeing lots of things, aren't you? A dream is lots of things. A lot of people don't understand that. A dream is not one thing. That's a goal. That could be a chief aim. But it's not a dream. A dream is different. The terms are not synonymous. Everything starts with the dream. The dream is the most important. Define your dream and get a burning desire for its achievement, and then you'll create a chief aim. I'm going to show you how. They're different. So the dream has to be big. Number 2, the dream has to have multiple things. So if I were to ask you, what would be a dream for your life 20 years from now? What is your life like 20 years from now? Is it one thing that you see in that dream? It's a lot of things. It could be monetary. You could say, I want certain clothes. I want shoes. I want a closet with 100 shoes. Right, gals? I want a closet with 100 shoes. I want another closet with 100 dresses. I want the maid and to clean all that and iron all that, so I don't have to do all that stuff. I want to wake up and look at my cars and decide which one do I want to drive. I want to talk to the chefs and tell them what type of food I want to eat. What is your dream? Does it have a pool? What type of car? What type of home? What type of vacation home? Where are you traveling to on vacation? Are you traveling first class? You know, there's an Airbus 380. It's the double-decker bus. My buddy just called me. He says, hey, KT, did you ever travel on the Airbus double-decker 380? I said, yeah. He says, yeah, I just flew for the first time from Sri Lanka. It was on Emirates. The first class is amazing. You have a shower in there. There's a shower for the first class. You have your own cabin. It's like a mini little hotel room on the plane for you. You get a big screen TV. See, a lot of people didn't even know that existed, right? I mean, see, you got to dream bigger. You want to travel first class? That's first class. You want to stay in a nice hotel like this? You don't know where the real good rooms are. I do. They're the mansions. You can't get in today, but you all can get in. I mean, wasn't that sweet, fantastic, right? Wasn't that? Yeah, it's like unbelievable. That sweet. It's like you keep. Siegel walked in there for the first time. He thought he was in the lobby. The guy puts down his bags. He goes, "What are we doing? We're in the lobby here? No, this is your room, sir." He goes, "Well, the hallway goes down like 300 yards down there. What are you talking about?" What's your dream? What type of freedom do you want? Maybe your dream isn't monetary. Maybe it's to write that novel. Maybe it's to be a real estate developer. Maybe you want to be an architect and create things. But what is your dream life? Your dream is, what is your life going to be like? Is your dream bigger than you? Are you going to be helping build ball fields for the kids in the neighborhood? Are you going to have a foundation set up to help underprivileged? Are you going to help the educational system in your community? It doesn't matter. There's no right or wrong dream. What's yours? How big can you dream? How many things can you put in that dream? So number one, the dream has to be big. It's got to be at least 10 to 20 years and ideally beyond your life. And some of you can't do that tonight, I understand. But dream as big as you can tonight and this weekend. And over the next period of time, as you grow, you'll be able to dream bigger. Number two, it has to have lots of things in it. Number three, a dream is not a picture, it's a movie. Do you understand? Your dream is a movie. It's moving. It's images in your mind that move. When I say think of your dream, you should be playing a movie. You are in the movie. Isn't that cool? You can create a movie with you as the star, and you can become anyone you want because you have the power to create that. If you choose to make the movie, you've chosen to create it. Most people never choose to make the movie. You all have the power to do that. A dream has to be big. A dream has to have lots of things in it. A dream has to be a movie. And lastly, the dream has to have emotion attached to it. How do you feel when you're watching that movie? Isn't it true that a good movie elicits emotion? Maybe it's fear. Maybe it's excitement. Maybe it's tears of joy. There's a movie I watch every year called It's a Wonderful Life. And I cannot watch that movie and not tear up at the end of that movie. That's a movie that elicits emotion. Your movie has to elicit emotion. It could be excitement. It could be giddiness. It could be passion. It could be bliss. It could be contentment. It could be a feeling of safety and security. It could be joy, tears of happiness. It has to have emotion. When your dream is really big, and this is you, what happens next is you are thinking about your dream. But this is too big. It's too far away. It's 20 years from now. What you're seeing here is 20 years from now. The dream is 10 to 20 years from now and beyond, because it's a movie. So it starts maybe 10 or 20 years from now, and that movie, as it plays a few more minutes in your mind, it goes on even beyond 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, 80 years. That's what the dream is. You get this first. You start dreaming. And then what happens is you ask the question, that's my dream, what is my chief aim? The chief aim is 2 to 5 years to achieve. The chief aim is something that's big enough to excite you, yet small enough where you believe you can get it. And it could be one thing. If it's money for some of you, it's $10,000 a month, or whatever dollar amount you want. It could be writing that novel. It could be something physical. It could be a better relationship. It could be a relationship. I want to be in a passionate, romantic relationship. That could be your chief aim. There's no right or wrong dreams or goals. Our club is designed to help you make your dreams come true, whatever dreams those are. There are no right and wrong dreams. Your chief aim is 2 to 5 years away, and then when you have your chief aim, notice if you're looking at your chief aim, you can still see your dream. Because in order to get to your dream, you have to get your chief aim first. This line is the road to your dream. Do you understand this? In order to get to your chief aim, what's the next logical thing you have to get? What do you have to get to first on the way toward your chief aim? If your chief aim is to write a novel, the first thing you have to do is maybe write a page. Do you understand? And if you're looking at this, you can still see your chief aim and you can still see your dream. The dream is like the sun. It has power. The bigger this is, the more mass this contains. Mass has magnetic pull. Do you understand this? Some people think that you're chasing a dream, and we use that phrase a lot, but what really occurs is the dream is pulling you toward it. Do you understand why a big dream is so important, and getting a dream is so important, and thinking about your dream is so important? Peter Ragnar says it this way: what you want wants you. Do you understand this? You want this, this wants you. This is pulling you because it wants it, and you want that as well. So you focus on the next logical step. You can see your chief aim, which is something that's big enough for you to believe in and small enough for you, big enough to excite you and small enough for you to believe you can achieve it. And you're still thinking about the dream. And the dream is changing as time goes on. It's the power of a dream. This hotel was a dream. Las Vegas was a dream. For those of you at the kickoff in Cancun, we talked about it. It was a dream. For those of you who are at Atlantis for family reunion, that was a dream. The Masters Golf Tournament that just happened last weekend was Bobby Jones' dream. He's passed away before he's seen it go to the glory of his dream. His dream was bigger than his life. Apple Computer was a guy's dream. He's gone now, Stephen Jobs, and it continues to grow. This company's worth $600 billion today. He had the dream for that organization and that company. Amway Corporation was two guys' dream, Rich DeVos and Jay Van Andel, in 1959. Mary Kay Cosmetics was Mary Kay Ash's dream. They're passed away. Mary Kay's passed away. The dream is still there. It's still growing. The seeds that she planted are still growing. What's your dream? What is your dream? You see, the dream is not the vehicle. It's not the method. It's what you want your life to be. That's what a dream is. It's not the vehicle. The vehicle will present itself. The how will present itself. I remember I was sitting with Dexter Yeager years ago. Back around 1980, I was exposed to him in 1979. And I learned about the Amway business. I learned about free enterprise. I learned about being in a business of your own. And I learned about the power of network marketing. And to me, network marketing gave a great opportunity to achieve financial freedom, financial independence, to get incredibly wealthy and not be tied down to a job or a corporate career or be owned by your own business. A lot of business owners think they own their business, but in reality, the business owns them. They don't have time freedom. So Amway and network marketing appealed to me. And I sat down with Dexter and I said, my dream is to become a diamond in the Amway business. A diamond is a pin level, kind of like a 5-star platinum in our affiliate program. A diamond is not the top level, but it's a very significant level. You're basically rich. You're making millions of dollars a year. You never have to work another day in your life, and you're rich. You get tens of thousands of people in your downline at the diamond level. If you're a diamond in the Amway business, you get tens of thousands of people in your downline. You're making millions, and you're rich, and you're financially free. You got freedom. So it's a good place to be. I said, my dream is to be a diamond in the Amway business. He says, no, it isn't. I said, no, yes, it is. He says, no, it isn't. I said, no, yes, it is. He said, why do you want to be a diamond in the Amway business? I said, because I want to be rich. I want to be financially free. I think I'm a good communicator. That's one of the skills that I think I can excel in. And I would love to have the ability to teach and communicate and empower people. I want to teach. I want to be rich. I want to be free. I want to be able to travel anywhere I want. I want to associate with amazing people. That's why I want to be a diamond in the Amway business. He goes, your dream is not to become a diamond in the Amway business. That's the vehicle. That's the how. Your dream is to be rich, to be financially free, to be financially independent, and teach. That's your dream. He goes, Amway may not be your vehicle. You don't know that yet. He goes, that's not your dream. Your dream is what you want. And you just said what you want. You think that the way to get it is to become an Amway in the diamond, a diamond in the Amway business. I said, well, I don't know of any other method or any other vehicle. He says, one may present itself. You don't know this. Do you understand this? A lot of people don't understand what the dream is. The dream is the end result, not the vehicle. So some of you think, I want to become a real estate multimillionaire. Why? And you come up with the reasons, because I think real estate is stable and real estate grows. I can will it to my family. It's tangible. Well, you think real estate is it, and it may be, but redefine your dream. You want to be rich, correct? Yes. And have your assets that are stable, yes, that you can will to your family, yes. It's not necessarily real estate, could be, but don't get locked into a vehicle. Do you understand? Don't get locked into the how. Do you understand this? Well, a few months later, I got exposed to direct marketing. And at that young age, the Amway vehicle wasn't the best route for me. And I chose the direct marketing route. Direct mail, print advertising, and later, infomercials, which allowed me to achieve those objectives. And then later, writing books, and then ultimately here in gin. But your dream is what you want. So I want to ask you a couple questions. And I want you to think really hard. What is your dream? And let me help you by asking you some specific questions. What would your life be like? What would you do? Try to dream big. Try to think 20 years down the road, or 10 years down the road, or further. What would you do? What would your life be like if you knew you couldn't fail? And money was not an object because you just hit the $500 million lottery after taxes. So I want you to think for a second. You just hit the lottery, taxes are all paid, you got $500 million in the bank. Some of you have no comprehension of what I'm talking about. It is so beyond you. Try. Play a game. Fantasize. Imagine. Dream. What would your life be like 20 years from now? You have $500 million cash in the bank. You can do whatever you want with it. You know that no matter what you try, you cannot fail. What do you want? There's no right or wrong answer. Some of you think, I don't want a big house. I want a nice little log cabin. There's nothing wrong with that. Some of you think, I don't want my own business. I want to be a teacher. That's a beautiful dream. It doesn't have to be money. It doesn't have to be opulence. It doesn't have to be wealth. It's not about that. And for some of you, it is. And that's fine too. There's no right or wrong answer. Some of you want to sing and learn a foreign language, or travel the world, or educate yourself, or get involved in some volunteer work, or some charity, or something. And some of you just into spiritual enlightenment and becoming closer spiritually, and maybe your religious belief or your spirituality aspects. It doesn't matter. There is no right and wrong. We're not here to tell you what your dream should or shouldn't be. Because all of you have different dreams, and they're all beautiful dreams because they're your dreams. Our club is here to help you make your dreams come true, whatever dreams those are. So dream a little bit. What would you do if you had $500 million? Dream. Try. Some of you think, I couldn't spend it. Hang around with me. Well, I'll show you how to spend it. It ain't that hard. I had a friend of mine once, he's worth tens of millions of dollars. He says, I have a master's degree in making money. He says, but I got a PhD in spending it. What would you do if you knew you couldn't fail and money wasn't an object? What is your dream? What do you want 10 years, 20 years, 30 years down the road for you and your family? Think about your kids and your grandkids. Some of you want a compound that maybe your great-great-grandkids will be playing in, and all your family will be there, and you'll be passed on, and they'll say, this is your last name compound. Think about, what is your dream? Again, maybe it's monetary. What type of cars do you want? What type of travel do you want? I want to be able to come to Las Vegas and have the Rolls Royce pick you up at the airport. You flew in your private jet. Rolls-Royce picks you up. Your butler came in first with your bags. He came in first. He went to the hotel. He unpacked. Everything's pressed. Rolls-Royce picks you up, takes you down to the hotel. You're greeted by a staff of 3 or 4 people. They get a beautiful little cocktail for you, little cold towel because it was kind of hot and sticky here. They escort you over to your private villa, 8,000 square feet. Get your own swimming pool inside your own room. You got a couple butlers there. What would you like? There's an assortment of food when you come in. Chocolate-covered strawberries, homemade apple tort that is just fresh organic apples that is to die for sitting there. It's a speciality of the house. For those of you out there sweet last night, you saw it. It's fantastic. You like a little cocktail? Maybe you have the special Crown Royal XR or Archie's favorite 30-year-old Canadian Club. You can't find this. Or maybe you like wine and there's a $800 bottle of your favorite wine there. Or you like champagne or whatever you want is there. And your favorite music is playing in all the rooms. And you have a concierge 24/7. And they knew you were coming in, and they knew your favorite restaurant was Joël Robuchon from France. And so Joël Robuchon was here to greet you at the restaurant. Flew in from France for the week, knowing that you were arriving. And he knows that you would be visiting his restaurant so that the food was perfect for you. One of the finest restaurants you'll ever eat in. He was voted Chef of the Century. Here to greet you and take a photo with you. Make sure your food is perfect. Unbelievable. Ted's over there going, yeah, you were there last night. Yeah. Ted likes the Fargois. What dream do you have? What lifestyle do you want? There's no right or wrong, but how big can you dream? If you want to make your dreams come true, you have to believe that you can do it. All the techniques are there in the Success Mastery course, levels 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and later as we go through this. It's all there. Everything is there. The one thing that's not there is you have to believe you can do it. And then you have to make a decision. And that's what these weekends are about. It's designed to help you believe you can do it and help you make a decision. This is going to be someone's weekend. Someone in this room is going to look back 5 years from now at this weekend and saying, this was the weekend. I sat in that room and I got the burn. I got the burn. I expanded my dreams. I went to the forum shops over at Caesars. I looked at all these things. I looked at people who were buying them. Ooh, that's a nice little vase. How much is that? Oh, that's $45,000. Oh, I think I'll take 2. And you've looked at them and you're going, they're just like me. If they can do it, I can do it. Why not me and why not now? One way to help you achieve that point of believing you can do it and making that decision is to see someone just like you who's actually done it. Isn't that true? Zig Ziglar tells the story of Roger Bannister. Roger Bannister was the first guy who broke the 3-minute mile. At that time, nobody had run a mile in, it's 4 or 3 minutes. Anybody know? 4 minutes. 3 minutes, God help us. 4-minute mile. Roger Bannister was the first person to break the 4-minute mile. He ran a mile in under 4 minutes. And up until that time, the scientists and the medical community said it was physically impossible for a human being to run a mile under 4 minutes. His heart would come right out of his body. And all the runners knew that, and nobody broke the 4-minute mile. That was the belief level. And Roger Bannister ran a mile in under 4 minutes. And within weeks, dozens of other runners broke the 4-minute mile. Within weeks and months. because they realized that was just a man-made barrier. It was a self-imposed limitation. Once you see someone else just like you do it, everything changes. Your belief magically and instantaneously changes. And guess what? You can't stop that from occurring. That change will happen. When you see someone just like you achieve something, you have to change your belief. It's an automatic process. Resistance is futile.
And welcome back to you all. In this new unit of time, our beloved friend Kevin Trudeau, mentor, shared some insight with all of you. And just go back what you just have experienced and just ask this question and write it down, white paper, blue pen. What did I get out of it? What did you get out of it? And what do you like the most? Write it down, because this creates new neural pathways. If you don't do this step, you get some out of it. But if you start writing down, what did you get out of it in this unit of time? What did you like the most in this unit of time? Write it down now. Because when you start writing it down, what did I get out of it? What did I like the most? You're creating new neural pathways. And those new neural pathways are your antennas to the universe, to source, to creator, to God. It means how more neural pathways you have, what you really, really want, you become like harp in a loving way on steroids, because you're amplifying your broadcast. Just write down, what did I get out of it and what did I like the most? Write it down. If you don't have pen and paper, get your phone and record your voice. But I get this out of it and I like this the most. Just what did you get out of it and what did you like the most? Write it down. Just make this a part of your training. In the meantime, when you're writing down, I will just send energy and love and light to you, so I will honor and support your request. Write down, what did I get out of this amazing share of Kevin Trudeau, and what did I like the most? Feel you're writing all those things. Keep on writing. Keep on expressing. What you're doing right now, white paper, blue pen, is the creating process. You are creating others' finest right now. And we do this in co-creation with all of us on this webinar, creating a mastermind in past, present, future, and always in the now. What did you get out of the video, and what did you like the most? Now, stop writing. You always can continue writing later. Just close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath in. Close your eyes while looking up to the crown of your head. Hold it. And just breathe out. Relax your eyes. Take another deep breath in. We're looking up to the crown of your head. Hold it. And breathe out. Relax your eyes. Take another deep breath in. We're looking up to the crown of your head. Hold it. And breathe out. Relax your eyes. Back to normal breathing. Keep your eyes closed for a moment. Just dream bigger, dream now. Dream bigger, larger, expand. Make your dreams as big as the sun. Give it power. Thoughts and dreams are things that have tangible mass. Just dream about your favorite car, Your walk-in closet with all your dresses, organized, perfect pressed, sorted by sort and color and flavors. It smells fresh. Maybe walk-in closet with all your shoes, favorite mansion and guest house, your own island, your helicopter, your own airplane, your private jet, your spaceship. Maybe get your own community center, a beauty spa or a healing spa or a temple, your own restaurant. Dream bigger dreams. Dream. Have the courage to dream big dreams. Just try. Expand dreaming big dreams. Feel it. Taste it. Sense it. Smell it. Feel it in every being right now. In this new of time, new awareness has come to you, and things that were holding you back are released. The resistance is removed, and now you can engage in dream bigger dreams. Dream bigger. Dream. If money is an object, what will you buy today? Where will you go? Where will you fly? What will you do? Maybe take your whole family out on a beautiful trip on a beautiful island for 2 weeks with private chef, butlers, yoga, spa, massage, holistic healthcare, aligning your body with best doctors. Dr. Ted Morter flies in and Tom Morter flies in and doing best treatments every day on you. Mary Miller give a little seminar and help you to align and bring in perfect balance. Maybe Brad Yates comes by and gives some tapping sessions. You're going to creating a little retreat just for you and your family. Addressing any things in the family. Maybe do some family constellations to clean some lineage in past, present, future lives. Maybe some rebirthing therapy. Getting a nutritionist, advising you what kind of food will be best for you in that moment of time. So you, your body, your whole body and your whole family and everybody together having the highest vibration, creating masterminds, celebrate life every day and every with all your loved ones. Can you imagine you have all the freedom to truly express what you want to be? Maybe flying well-renowned speakers or healers all around the world and giving a one-on-one coaching session with all of your members so you can even engage more. Maybe you're celebrating that week with Kevin Trudeau on the island. Getting mentorship, celebrate insights, have nice conversations, shoulder to shoulder, having a good time. Just imagine, dream big dreams. Just take a deep breath in and just breathe out. I say 7 times out loud with me, with power and intention. It is mine! 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 And it is yours. It is yours. You can have it. You can have it. You can do it. You can have it. It is yours. You can have it. It's already within you. You just have to raise your vibration. You can do it. You can have it. And so let it be done. Feel it, own it, and it is yours. Celebrate. Just do everything. Woohoo! It's mine! Because how more you celebrate life, my brothers and sisters, how more magic will come within you and expressing outwards towards the world. Whatever you can, every day and every day. Feel better now. Feel good now. Look for the goal. Look for the good. Celebrate life. Pop to the pain. Having fun. Have a dance with life. Just dance with life. And play the game of life every day and every way. And I want to share this with you. Just a reminder on this beautiful day. See how this works. I know I can do it. So let's try this. So much good vibrations. You can feel the shift inside of you. Because when you're glowing, the whole world glows around you. There we go. A reminder for all of you. We remind you yet again, you are not the body. You are not the mind. You are not those feelings and emotions. You are consciousness. You are spirit. You are the creator. It's hard for the mind to accept and to understand this, but it is the case of your consciousness. This vast consciousness that is you. It's anchored into each and every molecule of your DNA. You're experiencing through this physical body. You are choosing your experiences, that which you can call your 3D reality or physical experience. We remind you again, you are the creators, moment by moment. You are creating your vibration, attracting your situations, experiences. Your vibration creates. Your vibration is made up of many things, just like your dreams. Your conditioning unconsciously now creates limitations. You are not a victim of your limitations. They can be dissolved. They can be simply dissolved now. In the past, you have heard and have heard that you have to work hard and struggle to relieve those difficult situations in your life. And you try to resolve the way they are influencing you negatively on a daily basis. But that is no longer necessary. There are ways now to simply allow them to dissolve, to be neutralized, and let them go all and completely. We call this a vibrational healing. We call this the vibrational healing. We're calling this a vibrational healing. As you know, all is vibration. Even your limitations are certain vibrations. Therefore, you can bring those limitations back into its perfect balance point and back into perfection by adding a different vibration to them. Bring it back into your perfect harmony. And in my opinion, the Success Master Course Level 1 to 7 and the Science of Personal Mastery course that's released by KT offer this option for you to change your inner vibration, removing, clearing, releasing, letting go of the limitations, and make you an unstoppable success creator so you can have, be, and do what your heart desires. And some people say, what is the benefit of joining Jin? It's global. You meet people from all around the world. Information, level 1. It's all about tangible. I want material stuff, cars, dreams, all the riches. Level 1 training is all about I want, I want, I want. Level 2, you go a little bit deeper, more deep understanding. Level 3, you're gonna remove your stop programs that's holding you back. Your limitations get removed in level 3. 4, we're gonna really integrate it into your DNA. The Success Master Course level 1 to 4 get integrated into you. And then you go back to level 5. And then you go into the how, into skills and techniques that can really amplify your success and really make you a business professional and start leading yourself. And when you go in level 6 in Jin, you start to really remember who you really are and start tapping into the sort of all that is. And do certain exercises that release the limitations and beliefs that are holding you back. And the audio of level 6 is not online. You have to go in-house training, doing with another level 6 member, engaging the process of 2 days of listening, releasing, and exercises, and shifting your dimension and your reality. Magical, more than ever. And now we have the privilege to releasing level 7 to all our gym members. Dus is this something for you, and you seeing and reaping the benefits of all that things, and members help members to make each other's dreams come true, and really support your dream, and you can pick your family that is for you and supporting you unconditionally to make your dreams come true. Just consider this. This is an option. And if Jin is out of your reach and you don't have the $5 a day investment in yourself, then go for this the Science of Personal Mastery course of KT is only $10 a month. And you're getting huge shifts. But keep in mind, it's more advanced training, and you will get more out of it if you also apply the Success Master Course training, because then you have a deep understanding where KT is going. But it's all optional to you. And whatever you do, it's 100% okay with me, because you know the situation a lot better than I do. And whatever you choose, it's fine with me. But I know I keep on giving, the Seed of Life is giving. I keep on giving this webinar every Tuesday from my heart to your heart to embrace you towards your greatness, so you can break free from the shackles of life that holding you back and restraining you. And remember, even you are in your little prison cell and the door is wide open. Have the courage and the boldness and the strength to take the first steps towards your freedom. And it's time to be free. And everybody does his own ways in his own experience of reality. Do what you can do right now in this human suit, in this reality, in this 3-day experience that you have. Because you have 1,440 minutes every day to step into new opportunities. And get away from, I need money to make all those things come true. End of the day, it's not about the money, my beloved brothers. It's who you become that creates all the money, all the health and prosperity. And there's a thin line. You can create out of fear and greed and fear that you're going to lose all the money, or you can create out of love. Try to find harmony. It's fine to create out of greed once in a while, but then go back in harmony. Finding harmony. Don't balance, but find harmony. Create more out of love. And confront yourself with the worst case scenarios. If you lose all your homes, all your money, all your assets, you need to let go of those feelings, that resistance, those emotions that are holding you back to keep on bringing on more wealth. And change your mindset from working for an hourly rate and let money work for you. And start using OPM, other people's money on a regular basis to embrace your life. Remember, you are the creator. You are the movie star in your movie. It's time to create your movie. And a lot of movies are created with no funds, no money. You can create what all you have. And we live in a very blissful, grateful period of time, because there's so much plethora information freely on the internet that you can apply, integrate, and you can become whatever you want. If it's money, go for money. If it's become spiritual, is it an inner world experience? Is it awakening? Is it improving your health, improving your consciousness, your mindset? It's all there. But it only will happen if you, yes, you on the other side, make the decision to accept change in life. And the big thing is, yeah, I want to change things in my life. Okay, let's change right now. No, I'm not ready. Then you will never be ready. You have to have the courage, and you are bright enough and smart enough and knowing that the universe orchestrates everything for its highest good for you. Everything's going to be fine. You're going to be perfect. It's just a false appearance appearing real. False evidence appearing real, right? It's just the fear of the mind. The ego tries to protect you. There's almost no danger in life these days. Most of it in the Western world, it's all fear-driven, but experience has real danger. It can do harm. But if you never lived and doing uncomfortable things, and you're okay to be vulnerable, making mistakes, is there where you make the biggest leaps forward in your life. Make the decision. It's perfectly fine if you fail, because you never fail. There are 10,000 ways in your failures to find ways to succeed. But quitters will never win, and winners will never quit. Never give up on your dreams, your desires, your goals, and definitely do not die with the music within you. Start creating every day in every way with what you have. Be just thankful for what you have right now. And sooner or later, when something clicks in you, you find the aha moment, you get the insight, everything falls in place. But don't compare yourself. They have more money than I do. They have big houses. They have Ferraris. You don't know how they're getting all of that. Maybe they have an inheritance. Maybe you did it to greed and punishing people. Or maybe they did it all very lovingly, creating it, but then he or she becomes a very unloving partner that maybe beats the crap out of the party. You don't know their background. You have to read biographies and autobiographies, and see where they were, where they started. And don't compare to where they are now, because it's not a good comparison. You have to see where they started. And seeing all the pitfalls and valleys and roller coaster rides and crashes and bankruptcy and all the crap that happened in life. You have to see where they were. And then you don't feel that bad where you are right now. Make a commitment every day. Every morning, wake up and step into your greatness. Step into moving forward towards your highest and loving, powerful potential. I would say to all of you, have a beautiful day wherever you are on this planet. Dream big dreams. If you have ever excuses, read chapter 2, Ask Your Titus, and Magic Your Finger Beak, because that will be your greatest gift. And especially when the new moon is, read it for 7 days. Keep on shining. I love you with all my heart, more than you'll ever know. You are great. You are appreciated. I am for you. I'm here a noble servant to all humanity with love, light, and compassion. And I know it will benefit me, it will benefit you, and this will expand the exchange of great abundance. I say to all of you, till we meet again, somewhere on the beaches of the world, where the light and the sun lovingly caressing us every day with all the magic that life has to offer. Have a beautiful day, and till we meet again. Ciao.